Well, we're super excited to have you join us on the National Real Estate Cafe live in San Ramon at the incredible WOW Social Survey Summit. And we are very fortunate in our guest right now, Gino.
Well, we are super fortunate. And we're fortunate to be here and be asked to be here because I didn't know what to expect. I didn't have any expectations. I was like, what's a WOW Summit? And I can tell you.
You want to go, though.
But the experience is real. I'm having a WOW experience, and I didn't know I was going to have that, so I'm super pleased, and we're super blessed to have Scott Harris, who invited us here. Thank you so much for having us.
No, let me be honest. When I came yesterday and walked through, I audibly heard myself saying "wow" out loud. Just this team of mine, the details they put together. As you walk through this place, you know, it's Wowtown. That's what we call it.
So
the theme is Wowtown, and it's all about winning local, right? It's about dominating your local market, which is really an important message for real estate agents and loan officers and the folks that that listen to your show. And it's about collecting and sharing the voice of your customer and then managing data everywhere so that when someone's looking for a service you offer, you win. Right? And so Wowtown theme was win local at Wowtown was just perfect for us. But as you walk around, there's this is the Wowtown theaters. So you walk in and all the speakers have movie posters. When you walk in, there's sort of a directional sign with the Wowtown. We give away so much swag.
Oh my God, it's unbelievable.
Yeah, we keep turning around. It's like Christmas.
Turn around. Here's another sweatshirt. We love our swag. We take our swag seriously. Even, I mean, there's daily newspapers called the Daily Wow.
We actually are going to steal that idea.
Yes.
We really like that because it has that nostalgic feel that just, it's real, right? Like we
It's
forget
so
some
much
of that
work.
stuff.
It takes so
It reminded
much
me of
work.
journalism class in
Yeah.
seventh grade.
And people love to see their name.
That's right.
I mean, seriously. You're like,
I enjoyed seeing myself on there.
Yeah, we were sitting there next to Brittany, who was an incredible speaker, by the
my
way,
goodness,
where she
Brit-
crushed it.
So funny. We
But
had
we're
dinner with her
reading
last night.
about
She was
her,
all
and she's
unassuming.
sitting next to her. She goes, "This is weird." Because I'm reading about her, and it said she was awesome.
So let's Brittany Hodak.
Yes.
Absolutely.
Absolutely crushed
Unbelievable.
it. How did
If you
we
get a
create a
chance-
super fan? Actually, we're going to bring her to our event.
Oh, you are?
in March,
Yeah.
probably.
Yeah. All right,
'Cause
then
we're
forget it.
Actually, no, because what's cool.
She's ours.
Yeah, she's ours. Exactly. Because what we found is you've created such a great event. You brought such great professionals with true purpose, like direction and purpose, and how we can do a lot better job of what we know we need to do, which is winning local, getting in front of people, and getting our customers to talk about us. We work really hard to earn great reviews, but then what do? We don't know how to get them. We've tried other companies, to be honest with you, before Social Survey, and your company, and somehow whatever you guys do,
There's a little
crushes
secret
it.
sauce in
There
there.
is.
There is a secret sauce. I don't know
Yeah,
exactly
there's-
what it is, but it's unbelievable the amount of engagement that you get with our clients, right? We've tried, like Don said, we've tried 2 or 3 other different companies. Never the success that we have today.
We put you get better first by connecting
I love
the
that, by the way.
outcomes to the professional. And so we have professionals that real estate agents, loan officers, insurance agents that get half of their business from social survey automation.
Wow.
It's collecting the voice. I mean, here's the thing: you close the Smith family, right? The Smith family is a fan. You did a great job. Now, 60-some% of our business still comes from referrals, right? Which means people are listening to the voice of these folks, then they come and use you. So all we're saying is collect their voice and let 2 things happen. One, let's let Google become a referral partner.
Heaven forbid.
Let's win on that forum and make sure that Google knows we're great at what we do and that we exist in the marketplace and local customers love us.
I love that when you go to Google now, you actually show up on the bottom. That is an achievement in
Yeah,
itself.
yeah.
It's like, no, we're on the map now. Google recognizes us as a legitimate resource
That's right.
for validation of services.
And I think the second point that is really important is that these customers are impacting the buying decisions of people they've never met.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true.
Right? You're getting new customers that don't know your friend, but now your friend's actually referring you to strangers.
Well, I think they call it the transfer of trust. And it's amazing that the transfer of trust can today happen online, because we've always done that. When we referred someone, say, hey, use Scott, he's great at what he does, I promise you, right? That was the transfer of trust. And now that happens online. And today, if it's a little different because the millennials, they say, oh, they're different, they're different. No, they're the same. They just, if I refer, they validate. And we provide now, you provide a platform where they can validate the referral.
That's accurate. We're running tests, and basically, while 2/3 of your customers are coming through referrals, 1/3 of those are going on and looking you up.
Always.
Right? And if they're looking you up, is there a chance there's other customers that you've been referred to that you'll never know about because of what they find? We can't let that happen. Right? So if you are getting referred and you aren't taking care of this, there are people that aren't just trusting that referral. They're going and looking you up, and if they don't find what they want to see, they're not calling you.
So it's not just referral validation, it's reputation management.
Yes, because you have to be accountable too. Like you were talking about, you're worried about your Uber score. I looked mine out, it's 4.98, by the way.
Oh, is it really?
Pretty solid, Don.
You suck.
Oh,
So-
dude.
That's so good.
But you worry about
I don't
that.
want to check mine. Is that bad?
Yeah, you shouldn't.
I'm a 4.93, so I don't know what the hell I did wrong, but
Oh, I know what I
Still
did
pretty
wrong,
good.
for sure.
But I love it that the accountability piece, though, is not just for us, but it's for our entire team. Because you know you're going to be scored on it, and I love the fact that you bring that out and give us the opportunity, because we want to raise the bar.
Yeah.
We're leaders, as you are a leader. You talk about leadership, and we want to raise the bar for everybody. And everybody knows that they're being scored. It changes your mindset.
Can we give a little snippet and cheat a little bit? Good to great's not good enough?
Oh yeah. We're trying to make our team. We've gone from an okay team to a to a good team to a great team now. And now we want to become an elite team. I'm stealing this from the Penn State coach, who has had to rebuild that structure. And he talked about that, and that's what our goal is. With our team, in SoCal, is to basically become an elite team. And it's all
you
those
should bring him
little
to our
things.
event, too. What do you think of my team?
Oh, unbelievable.
Yeah.
We talked a little bit about this yesterday.
Yeah,
their
their
energy, their passion, their love for what they do.
But that's culture, and
Yes.
that's your gig.
Yeah,
that's what
we
Don
love
does.
culture.
Don's in charge
Cheers
of
to you on
culture,
your
right?
culture.
Yeah, I love
I'm the lone nerd. Don's in charge of culture.
We're super fans. We
That's
are
right.
super fans of Social Survey.
That is awesome. I appreciate that. This is a term that I have to use now, right?
Right.
This super fan term is, and you guys have a ton of super fans online. You guys are killing it, and you guys are part of Fairway, right?
Finance America.
Finance of America. Oh shit!
It's okay.
Can you
That's
cut
all right.
that out?
Hey, all friends in the industry.
Right. Finance America. And we're fans of them. They're a great company.
Actually, a great company, by the way.
So you guys are Finance of America guys, and you guys have how many folks that work with you?
95?
In our
90
team.
in
Just
our
our
team.
team.
Just your team,
Yeah,
95?
thousands
Yeah.
across the country,
You're
of course.
I mean, that's a lot.
Yeah.
And you have how many locations?
12.
Yeah.
12 locations.
Yeah.
And you guys, half of your customers are weighing. Are you reviewing real estate agents yet?
That's
not.
just turning on right now.
That's
Like
just
literally
turning on.
turned on yesterday, I think.
Right?
We're
And are you getting-
super
is it-
excited
How
about
nice
it.
is that, right? Like right before the event, all the companies turned on the stuff they
That's
had.
what they- yeah.
Yeah, I was like, oh, I better get this set up quickly.
No, really, we're using it.
I logged in yesterday. I got it.
That's so true.
Our team loves it, by the way, because you guys made it simple. Somebody said it in the group setting, saying trying to get the loan officer to do anything.
That's
Sorry,
right.
guys.
It's true.
We want you to sell. Keep selling.
Yep.
But to try
Well,
to get
you're
to do
doing
anything.
everything. Let's say trying to get the loan officers to do anything else.
There
Anything
you go.
else. There you go.
Yeah.
Thank you. And you made it super simple to where our entire team is like, this is great, and they're chasing them down, they're liking it, they get to see their name.
I actually want to encourage your team. Listen, do me a favor. This Facebook share on business pages, I don't think it's as meaningful as what you could do if you would share it on your personal pages. When Facebook had that open, we were getting way bigger lift in new business. So what we did was we added the share on your personal Facebook page to the notification you get. That takes 3 seconds.
Oh, that's huge.
Okay,
That's big.
it takes 3 seconds. Just push the button and do it, and then hashtag your customer and write a response like, "Hey, thank you so much for a great review. Love serving great families like you." Something like that. Make it personal. People will engage with it more. Just the auto share, I think if in a value, if we're talking value to value, I think it's here. I think you sharing and engaging and hashtagging and connecting it to your customer and thanking your customer takes it to here. Because if you're genuine and personal, they'll share it on their on their
100%.
network.
I love
Now
you humanizing us.
Yeah, that's. So I would say, I know we like to set it and forget it. Take that 10 seconds. Let's say it's 10 seconds. Let's take that time and do that manual workflow, and
you make
close
it
another
really
5
easy.
loans a year with that.
Well, what I think is cool is that the automation should only be there as a fallback in case you didn't do what you should do, which is take that 10 seconds. It should only be there just in case. It shouldn't be there as the plan.
Well, there's a lot of automation we need there. Managing your listings, that's a new thing that we're
Yeah,
rolling
I
out.
love
super
that.
exciting.
That has to happen because there's no way to manage 150 websites
crazy.
online, your name, address, phone number, hours of operation, and then be able to change it. Because if you're closed one day, you're going to go to 150 websites and tell the world you're closed one day. It's just not going to happen.
Right.
So there is automation that has to happen. Sending the surveys, mapping them back, driving competitiveness, all those things. But when you have this forum to just go boom, write some words, boom, you ought to do it. It's more loans.
Right.
Right.
Well, I mean, and look at you, and kudos to you too, because you've brought together industry leaders, people that are super fans, but also involved, and you're asking our opinions. Everybody's opinion. How can we do it better? What do you need? What's working? What's not working? Most don't do that. They just create what they think everybody wants. You're asking, tell us what we need to do so we don't waste our time and we create what
research and development is what this is the way I
Yeah.
see it here. You're here doing research and development with your peers, with your clients, with the group of professionals
And making
that,
it fun.
that use the product.
It is a blast.
Yeah.
Let me tell you though, there's a
I'm not gonna
lot
let
of
you sneak away without telling me.
I know
about
about the book.
There are a lot of outcomes. An event is like the end of a promise year for us. We make development promises. You heard me make development promises.
Yep.
I got a year. I can't show up on stage without it.
There's accountability.
Right?
There's
There's
accountability.
accountability. Guess what happens? Coming into the summit, ask my success team. They do all their gap analysis and making sure their people are improving in every metric because they're going to see those customers. They build real relationships. And during the year, it can just be serve. It can just be a serve relationship. But as you get closer, everybody knows me, and they know that I'm never happy. And why are you not adopting these other things? And like, oh shit, we're gonna have to see Scott.
Right.
So like you said, everybody pushes that. Okay, let's
Pushes
use
the
this
envelope.
feature button.
Maybe we're like, we need
So
to
there's-
check out our site.
How cool is that we as clients have accountability to you because you have an event, we're like, oh, we better use it better.
Yeah,
Better use it
customers
better,
are
right?
always happy with our automation, and I'm never happy because I want more for them, right? You want, look, we don't lose
Makes you
customers.
such a great
Customers-
leader.
Customers are happy, but when we roll out something like real estate agent reviews, and people decide, I don't want to do that because I don't want to lose the response rates. Who cares about losing
That's what it's
3%
about.
response rates when it's going to create 20% more reviews that we share everywhere and going to connect you to your
called
real estate agent
opportunities.
professionals
You're
more.
creating
One of the
opportunities
things
for
that I
us.
think is undervalued of your service, but I feel good about it as a manager, and I know our team feels good about it, is the morale boost that you get from a good review.
Ego is a
Like,
big
it's
driver.
So, I mean,
Big
it really
driver.
is. I mean, I get them, and I'm like, of course he gave a 5.0 review. That guy's a stud.
Right.
But it's just nice to get that on a daily basis because
We
our
have
team
agents if
does
they get
good
a-
things all the time.
We get agents if they get a 4, there's this one gal that she'll cry.
Well,
She's attached. I did everything. Some people just don't get 5s.
Oh, I
Yeah.
tease. Because as a manager, I love it too. Because one, you can give them kudos. A great job, keep it up. You earn that.
That's
You're
right.
a stud. Makes them feel even better. And then they're acknowledged. And then, but then again, when I see like a 4.4, I'm like, oh, really?
Yeah.
What'd you do wrong?
Yeah.
What
Kinda
happened?
like
That's right. My
kinda like the Uber score.
Yeah, my 4.93. I can't stand it.
And so I send it to him and I say, hey, check out this review, right? Let's go over it. And he's like, that jerk. I did everything for him. I couldn't believe it. I'm like, it's a 4.4. It's okay. He's like, no, it's not okay. I'm going to call his agent. I'm like, oh my God, it's a good review. It's not a
Relax.
bad review.
Relax.
What kind of engagement is that, though?
Yeah.
You know, it's funny.
Yeah.
The real professionals, the ones that you can tell how much they care. The 5-star reviews, they love them, they feel good about them, but they never really focus on them.
It's true.
It's the one bad review that is just because that affirmation means so much to them, and they care about delivering the service at a level that one 4.4 for crime and save.
Right.
But good for them, right?
Yeah, that means they care.
They do care.
Right.
You can't.
And we're fortunate. All our team cares from top to bottom. I mean, just like your team, I watch your entire team, regardless what their roles are. You can tell they care.
They do
They're
care.
engaged,
They're
and that's what
And by the
we're
way,
very fortunate to have
everyone's
the same
been
thing.
super friendly, inviting, coming to us, saying,
Hopeful.
how can I help you?
My goodness.
How can I help you? How can I help you? And it's very refreshing because we speak at a lot of conferences and we don't get that.
So yeah, people come up to me all the time and say, "Man, the number one thing of your conference is the thing I love the most is your team." And I'm like, "But you just saw me speak. How could it be the team
I
still?"
love you. You're so real. Okay, speaking of you speaking, before you leave, we talk about, raising the bar of customer service and letting people know the great job you do. Well, Scott Harris, who's the CEO of Social Survey, actually literally wrote the book on it. So tell us about your book.
Yeah, so it's a manuscript copy that released today. It just released.
Not a memo.
Hot off the press.
It is literally hundreds of pages. There are 7 rules we think for really creating wow for your customers. It's funny, we struggled with what the title of this thing was going to be. But then eventually we were like, the title of this thing's hanging all over our walls.
There you go.
Right? It's because it's an extensible promise. It's the promise we make to our customers and our employees, but it's the ones they're making to their customers and their employees, and that's the promise to create wow, right? Create wow experiences. Wow is a little word that sets a really big expectation, right? There's a lot that goes in there. We're trying to deliver the wow, and wow doesn't mean to create good customer experiences or to create great customer experiences. It means to create wow customers. It's a whole different level. And so we are literally writing the book on the way this category is evolving. Right? This is the reputation category with 400 plus software companies checking boxes for people. But in the near future, this is not going to be the reputation category. This is the experience category.
I love that.
And it connects lots of different business processes and systems that right now are disconnected within companies. And when you put these systems together, they create more and better and more automated outcomes than anyone could possibly on their own. And so we just thought, this is something that's happening out there. We're seeing Uber do it with how they're driving, the behavior of their drivers, right?
Right.
Their drivers now are worried that they're not going to get the next job if they don't get a 5-star review. I mean, you show up to your Uber and the guy's got 400 different kinds of chargers and water bottles and candy.
Exactly.
The guy,
Well, and we talk about that. Bill Tesser gave us this tip maybe 7-8 years ago. He says, "Incent what you want."
I haven't heard that name in forever. I
Yeah.
love that guy.
Yeah, so
Go ahead.
Bill gave us that tip, right? Incent what you want. Right. And so now you've got a metric that we can incent people on and say, hey, if you do this, you can get paid more because you created a wow experience for a consumer.
We have no problem as leaders doing that.
That's right. That's right.
Yeah, and we have no problem bonusing people on performance.
So people have began to really understand Airbnb, Uber, Amazon, right? There are companies that really, as we do for our mortgage companies and for rental car and real estate and insurance, they've started to realize that you put the get better first. Right? You put the behavioral drivers that power better customer experiences so that the 5 stars drive behavior. Right?
Yeah, I love that you put that first.
You got to put that first.
If we do this and this, it'll make you better. No, be better so you get what you want.
I don't want a piece of paper at the end of the month telling me what I should do to improve. The data should improve the data. I know those are big words. Those are like, what the hell are you talking about? The data should improve the data. But if the data is put through the filter of automation to drive ego, accountability, to drive competitiveness and compensation, new business, then the data and the outcomes from the data will be better business. Right? You're gonna create better customer experiences. You're gonna be able to power the brand with more reviews and better data. You're gonna be more connected to your customer. Your loyalty numbers and your audience will grow, and your employees will be happier, which creates better behavior, which drives better experiences.
I love that. I wrote that down too.
It starts with behavior, ends with behavior.
I love that. Happier equals happier.
Yeah, that's right.
You guys are funny.
We can be here all day.
Data equals data, happier equals happier.
What the hell are you talking about, he says?
I just call it sales fuel. It's good.
Yeah, that's good. Can I steal that?
How about Craig? It's good.
It's good.
Craig Davis, it's good.
That's what he said.
What you guys are doing here, it's good.
Yeah. So no, we don't like it's good. We want it's a wow.
I
That's
mean,
right.
we literally
That's
can
right.
sit here all day with you, Scott. Because, But I believe you have
yeah,
a big
an event
event
to
to
run.
run.
Yeah, I'm
and
running an
stuff.
event.
Yeah.
But we have a few words we can share. Share your word about what I love your word too about the event. What you think about the event? It is
Oh, I forgot what?
epic.
Oh, I said epic.
Epic,
Yes,
yeah.
Yes, it is because, like I said, we didn't come in with an expectation, and we did have a wow experience. And like when I got here and I just saw all the swag out, I was like, "So are they selling it? What's the story?"
Yes.
And all of a sudden, it's like, "No, go experience it, wear it, be it."
Yeah, we
we're
have
part of
we have
part
swag
of something now. It
That's
feels
right.
like
That's
part
right.
of our tribe.
One of the crossword puzzles in the newspaper questions was the summit location. And everybody's like, San Ramon doesn't fit. I said, we're in Wowtown, pal.
And it has the Wowtown. And
Doesn't matter where it is.
Yeah,
It's
and I can only
Wowtown.
say that this is.
Did you read a lot of Dr. Seuss books when you grew up?
That's pretty good, though.
And for me, my word is, and what you do with Social Survey for us, our clients, and our business, and what you did for us, this event is a game changer.
No, I
That's my
appreciate
word.
it.
It's
I
a
love
game
you guys
changer.
are here. You guys really, you guys, on the other side of this camera, you can't see this setup, man. These aren't your normal broadcasters. These guys have 3 cameras aimed at us. They have a production guy over there. These guys do it right. I mean, we have like 5 or 6 podcasters here and people doing video. We had to find a special spot for these guys. So.
And we appreciate it because we want to, like you, we want to add value to our listeners and those who check out our podcast and hopefully the National Real Estate Cafe, which we're hoping. I mean, our goal since 9 years ago has always been to guide your personal financial wellness. And
Whatever that entails, right?
Yeah.
That's something that's just, it's neutral, but it's all encompassing. We've had people, gym owners, we talk about sometimes diet, we'll talk about whatever it is to just help guide you in that path because life is not it's not an event, it's a process. And
What I love about Don and Gino, if I'm being honest, is this isn't your day job.
Everybody asks that. It's funny,
This
we've
isn't
got
it.
that asked. They were like, "Oh, so you guys just do media?" We're like, "No,
No, you guys, this is like a service. You guys are out there building an audience, and it's not your primary audience. It's not a loan customer, right?
Yeah.
You guys are building audience and adding value and bringing people to train. It's fantastic the way you guys map your care and connect, which is one of our core values, into your audience. So I think you guys are killing it, and I think your audience is going to continue to grow. Thank
We
you
appreciate
very
it.
much.
You help us. Thank you
for
for
hanging
having
out
us.
with
buddy.
me.
I really appreciate it.
I'm gonna do
There
this.
is
Can we all do
Scott-
this? Can we all do this a little bit?
Yeah.
All right, Scott Harris, CEO of Social Survey. Thank you for being part of the National Real Estate Cafe. You can always find out more at donandgino.com.